Welcome to Let's Talk Dementia. I am Carol Howell, your host, and I'm glad you're here today. This is Thursday. Yay! I start my weekend on Thursday, so I am so excited that it's Thursday. I've got a few things to do today, and then I'm just going to take it easy for a few days. But I'm glad that you've chosen to join me. Our show is brought to you by Beth Crosby, the editor extraordinaire. You can find her at editorbeth.com. National Association of Veterans and Families, 800-352-2919. And if you are seeking benefits for the veteran or the spouse of the veteran, well, those are the folks you need to call. Well, I forgot to do a little heading that told you the name of today's show. Let's call it finger painting. No, let's call it water painting. That's better. Do you remember when you were growing up that you did those pictures that you painted them with water and the color appeared and you could only do them one time? And then you had to throw the picture away. It was kind of a rip, wasn't it? Well, I want to show you something today that you can do with your loved one with dementia, and you can do it over and over and over again. I am all about keeping our loved ones with dementia entertained in a way that they enjoy. Now, not everybody's going to enjoy doing this activity, but I can tell you my mama did most of the time. There were a few times that she just wasn't interested in it. In the group home where she lived, there was one lady who enjoyed it quite a lot, and another lady wouldn't have anything to do with it. And isn't that true of life? Just because you like one thing doesn't mean someone else does. I might have taken dinner over to my children today. They flew in from Italy from almost 2 weeks there, and every time they go out of the country and fly back in, they're always starving. So I took dinner and had it at their house. And so it will be at their house when they arrive. And I have added to the list of foods they have today, cauliflower fries. Well, these are made by Bird's Eye, and they do have some mashed potato in them, but they're mainly cauliflower. But I sort of kind of maybe didn't tell my son-in-law that. I just told him they were mashed potato fries, because I know if I told him they were cauliflower, he wouldn't eat them. And that just goes to show you we all like different things. Nonetheless, he didn't taste them anyway. But we all like different things, and the activities my mama would do, your loved one might not, and vice versa, but it's worth a try. So there is a company called Active Minds that makes a lot of neat products, and these are called Aqua Paint, and this is their Transport series, and this is their At Home series. They've got several. I've given a bunch of them away, but I want to show you one of the At Home series pages, and this is what it looks like. And you can see the outline here of the picture. You can sort of tell that it's a man watching a TV, which reminds me of the time when I was growing up, all the many times when I was growing up, and my daddy would sit in his recliner and have us get up and go turn the channels on the TV, because heaven knows he wasn't going to do it, and hold that antenna, move the antenna to the right, move it to the left. I'm surprised he didn't have us come up on the house and try to adjust the antenna. If only we'd have had cable then, right? You're going to need a bowl with some water. Now, I recommend a flat bowl that's not real deep. If you get a regular rounded bowl like you eat your cereal in, it might be a little easy to tip, and it's deep, so we've got to go way far down to get the water. Here, we can get to the water fairly quickly, and we're not sticking the whole foam part of this foam brush down in the water. We're just going to get the tip. Now, depending on how far advanced your loved one's dementia is, you might want a wider brush. Don't use an artist brush, like a little brush like you would use for painting a model car or something. It'll take 69,000 years to paint one of these pictures, so don't do it. Get the little foam brushes. And you never have to wash them out, because what are you using? Water. I just slung water. I like this size quite well. I just want to show you how easy this works. See, can I turn this this way so you can see it? Now, we want to paint the entire frame, the entire page, not just what you see outlined here. And all it takes is some water, and you just start putting that water on there, and the color starts appearing. Now, I'm going to do this way, way faster than what your loved one with dementia is going to do it, right? Because they're just going to take a great deal longer, and their eye-hand coordination isn't quite as good as mine. So I just want you to see how this picture develops. Do you see that? Tell me that's just not about the neatest thing. I've got to get down here and get this spot done, that little boy's neck, and off to the side here. I don't have it all filled in. Now, You can't do it wrong. I was working with a lady one time, we were doing this, and it was after lunch, and she had coffee for lunch, and I looked over and she was painting this thing with her coffee. Guess what? It worked. It did. Now it stained the white page just a little bit, so in the future I knew that was the one she had done, but it still worked. Now as this dries, the picture disappears, but before it disappears, you'll want to say, "Hey Mom, what do you see in that picture?" And maybe they'll say, "Well, there's a man watching television." "Do you see anybody with the man?" Because there's a little boy right down here. Do you see the little boy? That is a very old television style. Did you have one like that? Is that the kind we had when I was growing up? Because I don't remember having one like that. Did we? Did we have one like that? Don't you remember we had those rabbit ear antenna up there and how Daddy would never get up and change the channel? Do you remember that, Mama? That's just a neat picture, isn't it? He sure is dressed up good. He must have just come home from work. What kind of work did your daddy do? I don't remember. Tell me the work your daddy did. And now we've got conversation. We've did a little art, very successful at it. Who knew you were quite the artist, right? And it's something that you can share with them. And as it dries, it disappears. And as it disappears, it starts looking like this again. And you can just do it over and over and over again. Can you tell what that one is? I'll show you the picture of it. Here it is. It is that right there. An old-timey stereo. It's just neat. And there's, I don't know, 5 or 6 different collections. On the transport one, there's the pictures you can do. I really like the double-decker bus. People always enjoy painting that one. And you can't do it wrong. So I recommend that you give that a shot. It's active-minds.org, and I will put that in my show notes, and you can find it there below. I want to show you a video. At least I think I figured out how to do this, and it's of me doing an activity with my mama. Now there's the good part of this video, and then if I played the whole video, which is a little bit long, you will see my mama started getting tired, and I probably should have maybe changed what we were doing a little sooner than I did because Mama got tired. But I want you to watch this video here. This is my sweet Mama back several months ago.
Pieces, and then they've got to go in the red hole. Cool dude. Do the next red piece. Can you put the next one in a hole? In a red hole? Alright, either one. Now which hole does it go in? Goes in a red hole.
Do you guys see all her jewelry? She was the bling bling queen.
Keep turning it. Be determined. Don't let it beat you.
Oh, she was trying so hard.
Keep turning it. You're about to get it. You're about to get it. Turn it a little bit to the right. Turn it a little bit.
Stick with me here. I want you to see this one particular part.
Just a little bit of a turn, a little bit of a turn, a little bit of a turn. There. Push it through. All right, you got one red one left. See the one red one left? You look all stressed. I need you to smile for me. You got a beautiful new haircut. Mama, what did I tell you your one job in life is? You got one job. What is it? That's right.
That was a crock of crap.
Oh, mercy. That was the part I wanted you to see where she said, "That's a crock of crap." I just thought that was so funny because I wasn't expecting that out of Mama. Of course, she said a lot of things I wasn't expecting. As I watched that video, I realized I really did continue playing that with Mama too long, and she got just a little stressed, a little tired, because it was hard to figure out which way to turn those. And then on other days, she would pick it up and pop them right in there. Bought it at Walmart in the toy department. It was just a real cool little thing to do. And I took it and shared it with several of the other people in the community, and they would do it also. So go to Walmart. Look and see what toys they have that you can do with your loved one. I've told you about Play-Doh. It's just wonderful. But active-minds.org, aqua paint. Yeah, buddy. So I may on future shows show you some more of their products. Can you see how this is starting, the color's starting to lighten up, the edges are getting, right through there. It's starting to dry, and it's starting to dry over here. You can paint it again right now, or you can let it totally dry. They at first seem a little bit expensive, but when you figure you can paint them over and over and over and over and over again, it's not a bad deal at all. Well, I hope that gives you an idea of something you can do with your loved one. Anything that you can sit down and enjoy together and then have conversation about, and they can have a feeling of success, because you can't fail. You will do it wrong, and that will do it right. Oh my goodness, you will do it right, and that's important. You know, you like being successful in the work you do, and so does your LO. So thank you to Beth Crosby at editorbeth.com, amazing editor for whatever you have in the written form, National Association of Veterans and Families, the folks you need to talk to get the benefits that you deserve as a veteran or the spouse of a veteran, 800-352-2919. You can reach me at Carol at letstalkdementia.org. Website is www.letstalkdementia.org. And our Amazon best-selling book is on our website and on Amazon. And it's Let's Talk Dementia. And I hope you will check all of that out. If you have a question that you would like answered or a subject you would like addressed, then email me and I will definitely make that a part of the future. Well, as long as it's a good question. You know, don't ask me a weird question. I have too many things to constrain everybody, don't I? Well, I hope you have a good day. I am looking forward to having a little bit of time off, but I will be back here on our next episode of Let's Talk Dementia with Carol Howell. Blessings and smiles on your caregiving journey. Bye-bye.